Good morning. I promised you a little video on how to make an ice candle or so for your Christmas table. This is what I did last year. It's really simple, really quick and easy. You just need a freezer with some space in it, which is always a bit of a premium at this time of year. And then I'm just going to show you what else you need, and we're going to just talk you through the easy process. So let me just get this camera in the right place so we can see what's going on. It's really awkward when you want to try and talk face to face to the camera and then you want to show somebody what it is that you're actually doing. There we are, we're in the right place now. Okay, so just ignore me for now, right? Because I'm not important. Well, maybe I'm just a little bit important because I'm showing you what to do. Right, okay, so what you need is, you need some water, obviously, really important to make ice. You need 2 bowls of different sizes, so one bigger than the other. Now I'm making a smaller, deeper one this year, but last year I made quite a sort of flat one. So it doesn't really matter as long as you've got 2 bowls, which are different sizes, so that you can put one inside the other, and that's what you're going to do. You're going to freeze that with your creation inside it. Okay, so we take the first bowl and we think about really what we're going to put inside it to make it look beautiful. So I've got some yew leaves here, which I've just picked off the tree, literally just now. I've got some holly. Might put some holly berries in it. I've got some beads here, just little bits and pieces. You know, I've got a couple of little pansy viola flowers here, and I've got some fresh satsumas. You could use lemons, limes, all sorts. So I'm just going to give this a little cut and make some slices. But what you want to do is you need to put enough of this decoration stuff inside so that the water holds up at the bottom of the large and small bowl, because if you don't put anything in the bottom then you're not going to have a gap, and you need a gap that you fill with water. So let's just pop this, I don't know if you can see this, it's probably better if I pop it here and then you can see what we're doing. Okay, so I'm just going to put a couple of orange slices in there. One's going to just go up around the side, and perhaps put them up around the side as well. Maybe put sort of a yew sprig through the middle. And we're going to go up the side as well, so you know you can put your leaves up, and it doesn't matter if they're sort of flopping out at the moment. Now, of course, being Christmas, holly is wonderful, isn't it, for this time of year? So I'm just going to snip a few leaves of holly off, and these berries as well. And of course, because they're going in the freezer, you know, you can do this now, ready for Christmas Day. You can have a practice one if you want. But it is quite easy. The worst bit of this actually is getting out of the bowls. Okay, right, so I've put those leaves in there. Now remember, when you look at this ice bowl, you're going to be looking at it from the outside, because that's what you're going to see. You're going to sit at the table and you're going to look at the outside of the bowl. So just think about, you know, the way that the holly leaves are going to go round. You want the glossy green side really out, yeah? Okay, so, and then I'm going to put I've got some buttons here, just for the colour really, which I'm just going to pop in at the sides. Got some beautiful red flowers as well. These are sort of acrylic flowers that I've had for a while, and I'm going to just pop those up at the side, and then just jewels, all sorts of things really. Okay, and the buttons and the beads look better, you know, at the bottom. You will see them, but not obviously hugely. And you can balance things like this little butterfly I'm balancing on the top there. I'm going to balance a button there, balance another button there. Yeah, nice sparkly bead. And to a certain extent, you don't want to be too careful of this, because the water is going to move it around anyway. You're not really going to see it. You know, so it's a bit of a haphazard process. So don't get too precious about where you're putting things. I'm just putting those little violas in there. I'm going to put some more of the yew around the side. There we go, that's cool. Okay, so I hope you can see in there. Let me see if I can just tip it slightly. I've built a really nice base in the bottom there, which is going to be a sturdy base, because if you make the base too thin, it's going to melt too quickly, and you might not even have a base at all, and when you try and take it out of the bowls, it's all going to be a bit of a disaster, which is not what you want, is it? You want something that's going to be sitting there looking beautiful on your Christmas table. So I've just bead gone everywhere. That's typical though, isn't it? That's what happens. Okay, so I've just put a couple more holly berries in there just to build that up a little bit more. So we've got some nice colour and whatever. I really probably should have got a little bit more foliage just to put up the bowl and whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm going to make another one, so this is just showing you how to do it. So then, pop your bowl in. Make sure you've got like a good sort of distance around the edge as well, around the bottom. Just then fill it with water. You can see the water going in. I've got a nice space there, and it's coming up the sides. And really, it's how deep you want your ice bowl. Now, this bowl now, because the water's getting to a certain level, is rising up, yeah, which is fine, but obviously keep an eye on that, and if necessary, put something, you know, just a little tin or something in there, just to hold it down. But you don't want it to be held down too much, but you do want it to be in a position where you've got enough ice around the edge. So let's just top that up a little bit more. Okay, right, so that now just goes in the freezer. And I would suggest before Christmas Day, that's the time when you need to separate your ice bowl, because you can just pop it back in the freezer in a bag and keep it for Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, whenever you want it. The best way to separate them is warm bowl of water, washing up bowl, dip it in, yeah, and then you'll loosen off because it'll melt slightly, so it'll come out. And then with this top bowl, just put a bit of warm water in there as well. Keep a really close eye on it because it'll just quickly, and then you just take it out. And then there's your ice bowl. So really easy to do, okay, really quick and easy. If anyone's got any questions on anything to do with it and how you make it or how you would actually separate the two, then obviously feel free to come back to me with any questions, either on the YouTube video, because I'll keep an eye on it, and also on the Facebook page where I will pop this video later on today. Please share, because it is a beautiful thing, and I will put a picture of the one I had on last year so that you can see that, because it was beautiful, it was lovely. When you've got it on your table, of course, put it in a glass bowl, you know, a shallow glass bowl, so you catch the water, because it will melt, obviously, because it'll be warmer inside. You don't want water going all over your Christmas table. So please don't forget to do that, because that is quite important, but I'm glad I remembered to mention it. Yeah, any questions? Just ask. I'm happy to answer them. And of course you can put anything you like in it, whatever you like. Take care. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be doing more of these things through the year, because we've got a good few months, you know, through the winter to get through, haven't we? So let's make some pretty things together. Take care. Bye.